This is huge for the San Diego Padres as this series win puts them in a good position to face their rivals, and fans are excited. Let's talk about all that in just a second. Before anything, hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back as always. Good series win. Not a great game overall in some aspects, but we'll get into it in just a sec. Before anything, stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Post on Twitter, post on the subreddit, maybe you'll be featured on the channel, and as always, please subscribe. Thank you. You know how it works. Let's just jump into today's lineup real quick. So, good win, but offense still a problem. That's a common theme going on the past couple of, past week, pretty much. Pitching still looks good, and then tomorrow I'll tease a little bit of the Dodgers matchup, because I don't have a whole lot to talk about. It's mostly the same old stuff, but a 1-0 win, which obviously good, but on paper, it's not a sexy win. Let's put it that way. So I guess let's just talk about the box score real quick. But yeah, we did score in the 7th, the only run, and no one got a hit until I think the 6th inning, something around there. So Freddie Peralta is a good pitcher. No one's going to argue that he's not. He's a 2.69 ERA after this game. But offensively, everyone besides Machado just looked pretty poor. I mean, Cronenworth and Wade got a hit, but Tatis hitless. He had a walk. Arraez hitless. Merrill 2 strikeouts. Gavin Sheets has looked pretty bad recently. Bogaerts is Bogaerts. So, and then Maldonado obviously is Maldonado. But my point being, it didn't look pretty. It did not look pretty at all offensively. If right now it's a common theme of our team that not every player can be hot, only some players sometimes can be hot, and right now it's Manny Machado. It used to be Gavin Sheets, it used to be Tatis, now it is just Manny Machado's turn to be hot. And yes, you're glad that players can get hot, but it'd be nice if more than one could get hot at a time. But I guess, again, a win is a win, and we'll take a win. So let's jump into some images real quick. Our first little recap. The Padres defeat the Brewers 1-0 to win the series. Ryan Bergert and 5 relievers combined on a 4-hit shutout. The Padres' major league leading 12th shutout of the season. Next up, the Dodgers with first place in the NL West on the line. Buckle up. I'm going to be so stressed tomorrow. I'm sure all of you guys are going to be so stressed tomorrow. Baseball right now is stressful with the way the Padres are playing, but put in the Dodgers, who are yes, I'm going to say our rivals. Sorry if any Dodger fans get their butt hurt with me saying that, but our rivals. But if watching baseball seems extra stressful lately, since May 21st, the Padres have only had 2 games decided by more than 2 runs. The majority of their games have been extra close, and it is not good for our heart condition, or our heart in general. Manny Machado, though, has hit 7 homers in his past 16 games. He's now on pace for 25 homers this season, which doesn't seem like a lot, but around 30 is usually always his average, so it's not anything crazy. And he, of course, is getting older. But offensively, it was not a great day. Jackson Merrill, I am going to record the video that I promised you guys for him next. That'll hopefully either go up tomorrow morning, or if you guys get 50 likes on this video I'm about to post right now, I'll drop the Merrill video early, but probably tomorrow. Just a little tease on that. But yeah, offense, you do not give me much faith. You are not inspiring me much. I don't have a lot of trust in you right now. My only big hope, and I'll kind of mention this later, my only hope is that when the Padres play the Dodgers, the Padres usually play up to that level of competition. So I'm hoping the Dodgers will awaken something in them, because we're not trying to A, lose, and B, we're not trying to give up the division. And we have to take advantage of the fact that the entire Dodgers pitching staff is on the IL, all of them. So we have to start scoring. It's as simple as that. We need to start scoring. But we can move on to more stuff. Pitching-wise, I guess we can talk about that real quick. Hold on. Pitching still looks good, and I said that. Because the Brewers have put 2 runners on base, 5th, 6th, bases loaded, 7th, and 8th innings, they have not scored, and the Padres lead 1-0. We already saw how that ended. Of course, we won. But I don't know if today was a mix of really good pitching for us or very bad pitching or bad hitting for the Brewers. Because again, I can show you the box score as always. Pitching wise, Ryan Bergert looks really good besides the 4 walks. But again, as long as no one's scoring, we'll take walks. I mean, again, Snell won a Cy Young doing that. But I have a picture about this. I'll talk about it later. But the bullpen wise, everyone was pretty good. I mean, Matsui got out of a big jam. Sean Reynolds got himself into a bit of a jam, but Wandy Peralta kind of bailed him out, or did bail him out. Jason Adams looked better, but still kind of not great. He's like a coin flip right now, but I still do have faith in him. And then Robert Suarez is Robert Suarez. You know what we're getting out of Robert Suarez. One fact that amazed me is that Robert Suarez is not allowing a lot of walks this year. And I feel like his control has gotten so much better over the course of the, 4 years we've had them. So I love that. Because every time I think of Suarez, I think he has like wild, like a very fast fastball, but like wild control. But I think he's figured out how to dial it in. So that's great. That's honestly fantastic. But you can't really ask for more than 3. You can't really ask for more. I can read. I can't read. You really can't ask for more from 3 fairly inexperienced starting pitchers versus a contending team on the road. The offense should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, pitching absolutely carried us, but Vasquez, Kolek, and Bergert all shoved. I know we made an entire video, or I did at least, talking about how Vasquez is pure luck. Again, luck is better than misfortune. So absolutely we take that. And we're getting our, I don't want to say our best 3 against the Dodgers, but our best 2, and then Randy Vasquez. So hopefully Randy Vasquez can carry that really good luck into a Dodgers game next week. But yeah, again, pitching absolutely carrying heavy this year. Just look at the numbers. Just look at the numbers. 0 runs across the board. And against the Brewers, who don't have a bad offense, like they're pretty good. I think I still have the graphic. If not, yell at me. Bullpen ERA, we can use that right now because 304. It looks, but I don't think I have the runners in scoring position one anymore. No. Okay, I got rid of that. But I remember them being pretty good. They were like 8th or 9th on that list. But yeah, you can't ask for much from the bullpen. But that's kind of the main topics from today's game. Offense looked bad, but we still won. Thank you, Machado, for being amazing. Pitching still looks good. But now let's talk about the Dodgers matchup. So I did create some graphics. I don't have the old graphic that I used to have. I want to make game previews, but they make the videos a little too long, so I don't want to bore you guys. So I made a little quick and dirty one. So sorry it looks like crap, but I just wanted to make it real quick. But let's look at the matchup predictor. It's about a 50-50 game, which is fair. I do have the pitching matchups on the next slide. I'll show you that in a sec. But we have the same exact losses, 27. Standing-wise, we're half a game behind. So the division is basically going to be, not decided, but it's going to be more clear once the series is over. Either we're going to be in first, or we're going to be in second. And the San Francisco Giants are sneaking in, so they might take advantage of that and sneak up into second place. But hitting-wise, obviously, Ohtani, dangerous, 23 home runs. We all know how Ohtani is. Freddie Freeman, of course, hits for average. We all know that. Teoscar Hernandez has 43 RBIs. So the offense for the Dodgers is obviously really good. Pitching-wise is different, but their offense, really good. But again, that's to be expected. I can show you the lineup on the bottom left. But our hitting, we have good players. Again, I hope that we can live up to the matchup against the Dodgers. Like, we'll play up to the competition because Tatis, Arraez, Merrill, even Shildt and Bogaerts, everyone has to lock in, basically. Everyone has to lock in. At least our top 5 got to lock in, but I will take 3 people to lock in, start walking, hit home runs, do whatever you got to do. But team stat-wise, we are not hitting home runs at all compared to the Dodgers. Like, they have almost double the amount of home runs we do. But they're getting on base more. They're slugging more. They have more runs. Their offense is much better than our offense. But our pitching staff is way better. I don't want to say way better, but still very much better, I guess I can say, than the Dodgers. Mostly because most of them are injured right now. But like I said, Dodgers pitching matchups. Dustin May, game 1. Dustin May doesn't look great, but he is a good pitcher. He does have good stuff, kind of like Nick Pivetta, but Nick Pivetta is obviously a much better results Has much better results than Dustin May does, but Dustin May is not a bad pitcher. I'm worried about the next game because Undecided is a scary pitcher. He has won a Cy Young. I'm joking. I don't know who's going to play game 2, but Dylan Cease has to lock in because right now he looks ugly, 4.72 ERA. And I don't even know who Justin Robleski is, but a 7.20 ERA. I just need Vasquez to lock in, get that luck going for him. And genuinely, I don't know who's going to happen game 2, but I think game 1 and game 3, knock on wood. I don't have any wood near me. Yeah, I do. Knocking on wood. I think we have those if everything goes right. If our offense hits, if our pitching pitches as well as they have been. But I think we can lock in for this series, and I like our chances. Let's put it that way. I like our chances. I don't want to put anything into the universe. Well, really funny thing that happened, I'll tell you guys real quick. When I was making today's lineup, I wrote in good win when there was 2 outs in the 9th inning. And then Suarez gave up a base hit, and I was like, oh, God. And I deleted it because I didn't want to jinx anything. Once I deleted it, they lined out, and they lost, so I put it back. But I am possibly slightly paranoid. Possibly slightly paranoid. But it's a big series. I want to make sure we win next series. But yeah, let's talk about the Friar Faithful feed. Sending Strandy, Kolek, and Bogaerts into a series and getting 0 runs allowed collectively from this is pretty good. It's what you want. Yeah, I mean, I just realized that said Strandy and not Randy. That is the absolute perfect nickname for Vasquez, and I'm now going to use it for the rest of the time, so thank you, Rich Roberts, for that. But I'm not going to complain about a 4-3 road trip against 2 playoff contenders, but with 6 of the 7 games decided by 1 run, and all of them decided after the 7th inning, that was exhausting. Absolutely not for the faint of heart, but now I can relax for a nice, easy series against the Dodgers. I'm going to be so stressed. We're all going to be so stressed. Yeah, I just know it. I just know it. Don't care how ugly it was. Stealing 2 of 3 in Milwaukee is huge with how hot they were. Brewers were 9-1 over their last 10 prior to this series. Winning this series is huge. So Brewers fans must be pissed right now. Cool. Not our problem. Thank you for letting us win some games. Because the last couple of games, past couple of series, really, could genuinely have gone either way for each team. So I'm glad we've been on the positive result for most of the games. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. Let me know how you guys feel. Are you stressing about the next series? Were you stressing for this series? How do you feel? Are you confident? Not so confident? Let me know. How do you feel about Bogaerts? Do you think he's a legitimate starter? I think I'll give him one more start before I say that, and I'll make a video on it. But how do you feel about him? How do you feel about our bullpen? Do you think Adam is still a good pitcher? Are you a little worried about him? And the offense? Tell me, how can we fix it? Because we need to fix something on the offense. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Go Padres, and Merrill video coming up next. You get 3 videos from me. You're welcome. Or I'm sorry. I don't know which. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.